We read the Gifts Differing book with the 16 different personality models. It was by Myers and Myers, and the first two that we want to look at is introvert and extrovert. Introverts prefer to be in their own kind of self-conscious. They like to be by themselves. And if they were to be asked out, they would prefer to be reading a book at home rather than going out and like clubbing with friends. While extroverts, on the other hand, they prefer to connect with the external world. They like to interact with human beings, with things, something just kind of like external stimuli. And they would honestly prefer to be at a club than going home and reading a book because they're stimulated more outside than they are in the inside. And with the auxiliary process, if you were to see the extrovert and introvert interacting with one another, the extrovert would kind of tone down their outgoingness so that it wouldn't overwhelm the introvert, and the introvert would at least become more social so the extrovert feels as if they are able to communicate with one another a lot easier.
Okay guys, we need to get the quota done to change it from $200 to $500, and we need to get the taxes done by Saturday. We have to get this done or else we're going to be in trouble.
Gosh, I have so many projects too, but before I do anything, I need to get this one done by Sunday. I need no distractions and nobody can talk to me. I need complete silence, and I would prefer to do this alone.
The next two types we're going to be looking at is sensing and intuition. Someone who is sensible prefers to like make a lemonade stand. They're very practical. They're very detail oriented, while someone who's intuitive would prefer to build a rocket, is visionary, creative, all that type of stuff.
Oh my gosh, I have to learn how to do the movie editing program. I have my routine. I love to go to the gym at this time, and I want to go hang out with my boys, but now I have to do this.
Wow, I'm just doing so well in this project, but there's so many typos. I'm feeling kind of tired. I think I'm gonna go take a water break.
The next two types we're going to talk about is feeling versus thinking. A feeling individual is usually very empathetic. They will look towards others to see how they're feeling about a project or how they're feeling towards life, and they think more about others than themselves for the most part. Versus a thinking person they're more like logical processing. They prefer the numbers. They like looking at the results. Very detail oriented, and they're not very impersonal, or they're very impersonal. So they come off rude sometimes. So you have the heart versus the brain.
Hey, I've been having such a struggle at home right now. You know, my dog is sick. Me and my wife have been having problems. I'm having a really tough time with the project that we're doing right now, and I don't know what to do.
I mean, you're doing really well with the project right now. I would just kind of like see how much you can do today. I get that you're stressed at home, and hopefully, everything works out with your wife, and, if anything, just take it easy, and then by the next day, just make sure that like you kind of step up on things.
Okay, I'll do the best that I can.
Awesome.
Hey, I've been really having a hard time lately. My dog's been sick, me and my wife are having problems, and I'm having a really tough time working on the project, and I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Honestly, the most important part of this company is producing results, and if you're not producing results, we can't have you as a part of our team. So either you're going to need to figure out how to get your life together and get back on track, or we're going to have to let you go.
Okay, alright, I'll try my best, and I'll keep working.
The last two types we're going to be talking about is judgment versus perception. Someone who is more judgmental will either agree or disagree with a statement. They're not very open-minded to anything. They prefer control, very routine-like, nothing kind of out of the ordinary. Versus somebody who's perceptive you can imagine them as like a firework, very spontaneous. Very open-minded. They prefer getting ideas and other like opinions from people and kind of taking those ideas and then forming a different idea of their own. And yeah.
gosh, a party for Susan? I don't even know anyone here. Why are we celebrating Susan's birthday? She doesn't even know how to type. She can't dress right. What is going on?
A birthday party at the workplace? This is the best day ever. Susan, where is she? I gotta go find her. Where's the punch? I love it.
Hey, how's it going? You know what I mean? We got the quota going at like 189 right now. We got to hit 200. You know, we got a couple other projects going. I'm kind of hoping that you can come in and help us. Like, we're kind of low on people, and, you know, I don't know if we're going to get this done because we need the results like right now.
Well, so I have this project due. It's due pretty soon. It's kind of my first priority right now, and I'd like to get it done first before we do anything. Prefer to be alone to do it, but then I can join you guys in our group whenever I get a chance and finish this.
Awesome, sounds good. I just want those results going, so when you can get and help us, that'd be great.
Okay.
Did you hear about the program that's on Thursday? It's like at 6:30, and I'm sitting here thinking, like, what am I gonna use a movie editing program for? Like, I'm not even in the marketing, like, I'm in the IT department, like, what does it have to do with me? Like, I got yoga at 6:30, like, it's gonna ruin my complete flow, like, this is not what I wanna do right now.
I mean, I think it could be good for everybody in our business. I mean, especially me. I'm going into marketing, so hopefully the movie editing will help me. I think it'll help you in a couple of different ways, like in case we have to throw you into a different spot. But I'm super excited to learn this new program.
I mean, hopefully it's fun, because I don't wanna go.
Yeah.
So Timmy broke up with me, and I don't know what to do right now because he's like right over there talking to Susan, and it's like really making me mad because I still want to be with him, and like other things are stressing me out. Like, it's just, my heart hurts. Like, I don't know what to do with myself.
I get that, but you know, like we're at the workplace, and you just kind of gotta like focus on work while we're at work. Maybe when you get home, you can worry about that situation, but we just kind of gotta like focus on work. And plus, it's Susan's birthday, so
I mean, I guess, but it'd be nice if someone would listen to me.
I understand. We just gotta get stuff done.
Thanks, Sad. Thanks, Sad. Great. Party at the workplace. Never had a party at the workplace, and let alone with Susan with the birthday. Of all people, Susan. I mean, good for her, I guess, but like, the music's trash, like the food's trash, like, I just don't like it at all.
I love parties. I'm really happy we're having a party at the workplace. I feel like it's gonna help everybody like get to know each other better. And you know, Susan, she's like one of the coolest workers here. She gets stuff done for us. She brings us cookies. She's a pretty cool person.
I mean, I guess I'm not so on the same page, but you make a good point.